Ladies and gentlemen, it's the nasty grasshopper. In this video, I've got 5 random camps to show you that my good friend Silver Bunny has found whilst wandering aimlessly around the wasteland. I mean, at this point, what else is there to do? Yeah. So, without further ado, let's see what Bunny has managed to pull out of her arse this week. Alright then, so first up, we have the Dreamscape camp by Galagoo. Push pineapple, shake a tree. I don't know, I think it's Galagoo, right? I'm sorry if I'm friggin' butchering that. Right, so what we have here is quite obviously a very clean build, and it's a very nice looking build as well. I love the compound. That little pond is my favourite bit by far. Who would have thunk that a blue shag carpet would make such a convincing water feature? Well, I mean, if you got it wet, what am I on about? What I'm trying to say is, I like the exterior. Now, the house itself is quite simple. Again, I think the thing that really does make the outside of this is the garden areas. But, like I've said before, the smaller the build, usually the more decorated it is. So, let's have a little sneak peek inside and see what we can see. Oh, alright then, I thought this was going to be a dead enclosed space, but it's not. It's fairly well open. Yeah, that's interesting, that. Now, it is rather well decorated. There is quite a bit of shit in here. It isn't as well filled up as I thought it would be, but it doesn't look bad by any means. It's not under-decorated. I like the speakers you've made. That's a nice touch. Cool little sitting area. Yeah, overall, a really nice camp. Like I say, though, my favourite bit, that front garden. That's bob on, that is. Alright then, so our second camp is Yasmins Pit Stop by Urban Canoe. That is a sick name. That is a really cool name. I don't know why. I like that. Also like your camp as well, buddy. That is very immersive, very war-friendly indeed. Simply lovely. I like how on your little perimeter wall you've used multiple different kinds of materials. You've not just stuck with one. It's cool. Breaks it up a little bit. Makes it look a little less... I don't know the words. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Personally, I would have thrown a bit more shit on there, but yeah, it looks good. It looks wastelandy. And I must say, that generator you've got in middle as a little centerpiece kind of thing, that's different, but I like it. Ah, yeah, overall, the exterior of your camp and how you've actually put it together, very impressive indeed. I would not turn my nose up at it. Let's take a look at your decor, and again, nicely done. Really nicely done. Everywhere's dead packed out. It looks like it should look, in my opinion. Scrappy stuff, I think they look better filled up, unless you're going for a more realistic kind of camp. But yeah, this is awesome. You can tell you spent a lot of time on it, dude. Fantastic work. Numero 3, we have Crystal Falls by RaceGirl79, and it looks like we're in store for a clean one here. Let's see what we've got going on. First things first, good location choice. Legendary location choice. Not the easiest place to build around. The water table, by that I mean water under the map can cause a bit of havoc. But you don't seem to have struggled at all. It doesn't actually look like you've incorporated the waterfall into your camp from this angle, which is unusual. That's what a lot of people do. But we've not looked inside yet, have we? Yeah, this is quite a tricky location to actually take a look at the whole camp, but we have got an aerial shot here. It is quite simple in design. Again, that's not a bad thing. I like the little, is that the pagoda set at the back there? Yeah, I think it is. I like that little area you've got going on. And I can actually see you have kind of incorporated the waterfall, but in a really different way. That's nice to see that. Most people just have it coming inside of the camp through roof. So yeah, good switch up. Now, your interior, very grandiose. Again, matches in with a clean, modern kind of theme. No surprises here whatsoever. It's nicely done. It's quite full. I do think my favourite part, though, is the garden area that we've just seen from the top view there. Again, the shag carpet working wonders. There's a little pond. Again, another item put in the game being used not for its intended purpose. It just works. But yeah, again, another really solid camp. I think the interior made this one for me, especially that little garden area. Yeah, good work. Oh, right, okay, then now we're starting to get a little bit mad, aren't we? This is the Lone Odyssey build by Boogie Oogie 80. What a fantastic name. I feel like a complete moron saying it, but what an awesome name regardless. I'm not sure what you've got here. Now, it's obviously a spaceship, but let's just have a little ganders and see if there's anything that, makes it part of something. Like, is it part of a film? Is it part of a TV series? I don't know. It's not your standard UFO, is it? Which makes a bloody refreshing change. Yeah. No, I don't recognise it, but it's cool. It's a machine. You can't complain at that. And the lighting on it, I know it's only simple, those neon tubes, but they really do make a difference. And I don't know why. I've used them loads of times and they don't look that brilliant, but they look fantastic on this. Yeah, unusual camp, but a really awesome looking camp as well. Now, let's take a look on the inside of it. These spaceship camps are usually very empty, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so yeah, there's not too much in there, but there is furniture. The problem is with these kind of builds is the mad shape. You struggle to get things in looking right. I don't think Boogie Oogie's done a bad job on it, but again, a lot of spaceships are like this. Very few of them are rammed to the rafters. Aye, definitely a unique one, Boogie, and quite an impressive one to look at as well from the exterior. Right, so our fifth and final camp is the Nightcap Blue by Sleepyhead. This looks impressive. It actually had me first time I saw this. Thought it were a pre-existing, but it isn't. This is player built. Let's dive into this. I'm quite intrigued actually. Right, okay, so this is a player built diner that kind of looks like an in-game diner. Right, that's impressive. This is a really cool structure, this, a really well done structure. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I love the use of the bar pieces, but I like how you've mixed in with actual normal walls as well, especially the winding path kit. They shouldn't work together, but I'm looking at it in front of me and it does, so it must be true. Aye, there is quite a lot going on in there. We have the... what wallpaper is that? Is that the tavern wallpaper on the outside? We've got the glass walls. We've got some Helvetia shit. This is just a mix-up of everything, and it all works really, really well together. I'm surprised. That is an awesome looking structure. And like I said, again, that is not an easy structure. Very good work indeed, Sleepyhead. This is one of my favourites that Bunny's actually brought forward on this. Exterior wise, let's just wait until we've took a look on the inside. And right, not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of a diner kind of thing. This looks like an upper class bloody, I don't know, restaurant rather than a diner, doesn't it? But it does look pretty cool, and I think that's because of its uniqueness. All the different pieces of building crap that you've used all mashed together. It gives a really strange effect, but again, I am a fan of it. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, Sleepyhead, this is a bit of a mad one, this. Exterior, like I mentioned before, really well put together, very convincing. But all the different materials you've used just, smashed together like this. It's just nuts. This shouldn't work, but it's just, I don't know. I just find it weird, but weird in a good way. Yeah. This is one of my favourites. Bloody awesome work on this one. Aye, 10 out of 10 from me, pal. And guys, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the random camps this week. Big thank you to Silver Bunny for actually finding these, filming them, and editing it for me. She does a lot of work, she does. So if you guys watching could head on over to her channel and show her some love, I'm sure she'd really appreciate it. As ever, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my channel members and Patreons. The extra support is much appreciated. If that's anything that you guys watching are interested in, there's a link in description, as well as links to all my other socials as well. Anyhow, as we say it north, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll catch you next one. Have fun, everybody.